to the Adventure of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
Wake up, America! It's time for the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY.com, West Palm Beach's #1 internet radio station. Here's your host, the Pipeman.
This is Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Maria from Jigsaw Youth.
And Nastasha from Jigsaw Youth.
Nice. And you just played here at Louder Than Life. Did that blow your mind that you're like so early in the first day and there's still people out there that are like, yes, they're playing now?
Yeah, it was definitely surprising. I knew it was going to be a great experience just because it is louder than life, and anything with catering makes me feel like a rock star. But we ended up with a really great crowd, and they threw down, and that was awesome.
I love it. I love it. I love your spikes too. Those are yeah, those are badass. Like back in the day, that would be something like if somebody pissed me off, I have to take off because I would mess them up with it. Totally.
They won't let us into shows with it on usually.
Yeah, right? Nowadays?
No. They almost kicked me off a plane for my choker. I had a choker like this.
Really?
Yes.
That's so stupid.
It is what it is. It's the life of being a punk bitch.
I know, right? People don't realize, though, punks are like one big family, and they're probably the nicest people.
Oh, yeah.
It's the people you have to worry about are the ones not wearing spikes.
No, dead ass.
When you're a punk, you know what it's like to be an outsider, so then you can kind of empathize with other punks who also feel like outsiders.
Exactly. Well, you know what? And that was the bummer about when I was a teenager, because punks and metalheads were both the outsiders, and we fought each other. Like, if you had long hair and you went to a punk show, you got your ass beat, and vice versa. And I was both, but I did have long hair. So as an example, the coolest place to get your spikes then was Poser on Melrose. And it was owned by some punks, and I went with my punk friends, and we were in there for
Wait, where are you from?
That was L.A.
Yeah, I've heard of this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in Hollywood.
They specialize in shit like that, right?
Yeah, it's the
I've
most
heard of them,
famous
for sure.
place,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Which is why I wanted to go.
Of course.
But I couldn't go on my own because I was a long hair, okay? So I went with my punk friends who knew the owners. We were in there for like 2 seconds.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and my friends come over to me, we gotta go. And I'm like 15. I'm like, why? We'll tell you outside, we need to leave right now. And when we got outside, yeah, the owners called us over.
Oh, my God.
They were pissed off we brought you in here, and they said if we didn't get you out of the store quickly, they were going to kick your ass. Yeah.
I would have been like, try me, bitch.
I know, right?
Try me, bitch. Let me tell you, we don't rock like that. Never did, never will.
I love that because there are still some old school punks that still have that philosophy.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's
fake.
stupid.
It's fake as fuck.
It's stupid because we were both the ones getting our asses kicked in high school by the jocks.
Yeah.
Like, why not band together? And we were way more outcast than now because now there's a much bigger community. There were like 5 of us.
It's because there's also like a little bit of, and I'm even guilty of this, like a bit of pretentiousness where like you're like, I'm edgy, I'm different, I'm more edgy than you, I'm more different than you.
And that's not punk.
Yeah, and that's at the end of the day not punk. So, but I feel like nowadays like our generation is like, it's because alternative fashion is what's popular.
Yeah.
I get really excited when I see a punk, and then they're like, Olivia Rodrigo, which is fine, totally fine. But you're like kind of misleading me because I'm getting excited.
Right. When I was a teenager, the only people that had tattoos were punks and metalheads. The only people that had piercings were punk and metalheads. So you knew your people.
Yeah.
Now, preppies with piercings and tattoos, that's how we would have been. We were like, No, the preppies can't do that. But it's cool that we can all get along now. And, like, I was just at Riot Fest, which is generally a punk festival, but Slayer played. And we could all be together as one and really, because we should, because we are the real ones. And it's funny what you said about the pretentious, because I dated, not that long ago, a lead singer of a punk band, and she was so old school, like anti-metalhead, and I'm like both. So I'm like, yeah, that doesn't fly
I guess
too well.
It just depends, like, what you're in it for. Like, we're music lovers,
Right.
So we don't really care what genre. Like, we go from, like, punk to metal to funk to hip-hop. Like,
I love that.
If it's good,
I
then
love
we're just
that.
gonna enjoy it.
That's what it should be, because listen, how many punks listen to other music? Most of them. Like, nobody just listens to one genre of music. Come on.
You're cutting yourself off from a lot of really beautiful things in life if you do that.
No doubt. And if you talk to, which I have in recent years, the old school punks like the Subhumans and the Discharge, GBH, I've interviewed
We
all.
just played with Scream.
Nice.
And those are our homeboys now. Like,
Nice.
you want to talk about actual, like, legends, punk legends. And they're into everything, those guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they're the ones that you ask, you know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah, they're the fucking best.
I was talking with the singer last year of Discharge, and we were talking about how stupid it was that we hated each other when we were teenagers. Like, and that's basically how it was. It was the gatekeeping bullshit.
Yeah, we never rocked like that. We're pretty friendly with everybody, and, like, we don't have to play a part because we are the part. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like,
Being
look at me.
punk-
I barely got tattoos. I got little things. I don't give a shit. I am punk. You know what I mean? I live my life like that. Like, I don't have to pretend. This is what I'm about.
Punk is an attitude. It's not a fashion. It's
It's a
an
mindset.
attitude. Exactly,
You're
100%.
just gonna do what you want as long as you're not an asshole, and that's good enough. That's literally what life should be about.
So what's the coolest experience you've had in this musical journey so far?
Today.
God.
Love it.
There's so many. No, today's definitely one of them. We did open for Megadeth last year with Biohazard and Unearth, and that was, like, a top-tier experience. But also just hitting the road, like, on a bigger note. Just hitting the road, being in different cities every day with your best friends, and then, like, seeing your, you know, all your hard work come to fruition, and, like, you really see, like, people are showing up and the streams are going up, or when you meet new people and you go out and you get to, like, meet like-minded people. I feel like once we started touring was the first time meeting the artists that we were on the road with, where we
Nice.
felt like we actually belonged. There's always, you know, we're from Staten Island, so
I was gonna give you a shit for that too. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's all good, but
do you live near the Arthur Kill?
no. So I'm on the other end by the Verrazano.
Okay, cool.
But, you know, we pop over to Arthur Kill sometimes. But we practice now in Jersey, but we're all, like, we're from there. But, yeah, I mean, what was I talking about?
Who cares? now we're on Staten Island. Who cares?
Yeah.
I used to be manager of this pool store called Harrow's that was really big, and they went out of business I don't know how long ago, but they were around for 6 years. And I was in Jersey managing their Jersey store just on the other side of Outer Bridge, and people would come over from Staten Island, and they'd be like, "I'm from Staten Island. What are you gonna do for me?"
What are you going to do for me?
I'm like, "Fucking nothing. You're not from Manhattan. You're their garbage dump."
We do have a dump, but
We grass over it.
yeah, it's all good. There's grass. Don't worry. Don't look at that. Don't worry about that. We're gonna put a park over it. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
That's literally what they did. No, Staten Island, you know what it is? Like, we rep it. Like, we don't hide it. We don't
Yeah.
say, like, oh, we're from... I mean, yes, we technically are from New York City. We are a part of the city. So we have it on our merch and shit. But I actually kind of like it. Like, it's the underdog borough, and...
There you go. I like
You know
that
what I mean? Like,
attitude,
we're always from the mud and from the trenches in some fucking fashion. So I feel like, if anything, it's super fitting.
Nice. I like it because really, I always busted people's chops only because they acted like they were like that. But Staten Island's no different than any place in Jersey either. You know,
I mean,
it's-
like, we're cooler, but it's like, it is what it is.
Well,
No, we chill in Jersey like all the time. I'm always by the beach. But
Yeah, I used to live down the shore at in Ocean Township by Asbury.
oh, okay, yeah, that's where we're at. We're in Long Branch and Asbury all the time.
Yeah,
It's cool. Like, there's a nice music scene down there. You know, I like to get a cocktail by the beach.
there you go.
You know what I mean?
There you go. And so, tell us what you got going on now after this.
After this, so right now, this is day 2, or well, not day 2, but it's our second show of a tour that we're on, opening for Bob Villain. So tomorrow,
That's cool, by the way.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we have to drive all the way to Montreal, so that's gonna be fun. And then the day after that is Toronto and my birthday, so I get to spend
Happy
my
birthday.
Yeah, I get to spend my birthday with my best friends, playing music, and it's a good life.
Every year, my birthday is at the next Standing Wimmer Festival, Aftershock.
That's
so I
sick.
spend.
Are you going to be there?
Oh yeah.
We're going to be there.
So see, well, have you been to Aftershock yet at all?
No, this is going to be our first time.
So we'll have to chill for my birthday because
Yeah.
the media area there is like the coolest of all of them because it's a media artist lounge.
Yeah.
So it's like here where you have, the
we're
drip
gonna get
bar
wrecked.
and alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's real intimate and
Yeah.
everybody, all the artists, they all hang out there like all day, all night.
Oh, yeah.
Is the coolest.
Network time.
Yep. It'll be a lot of
For
fun.
sure.
For sure.
What's your birthday?
October 11th.
Oh my God, Libra gang!
Yep, absolutely. I'm a total Libra, 100%. Which is why I like punk and metal.
For
the
sure.
two sides.
We're playing the 12th, so come through.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
gonna be
see?
on the Judas Priest Stains Cold Chamber stage. So
Nice.
Woo woo!
You
can't
guys
wait
should
to
get
see
up
Cold
with
Chamber.
Priest. You should get up there with Priest. Like,
I mean, that'd be fucking
tell
amazing.
Halford, like, we gotta get up there and play with you guys.
We love Cold Chamber. I just saw Stained like 2 weeks ago, so
Nice.
like that stage is totally up our alley. I think Alien Ant Farm is also on that stage, so
Yeah.
we're excited.
So if you had your like bucket list band to tour with, who would it be?
Deftones.
Nice.
Agreed.
Look at and agreed. I like it. So now we gotta make it happen. We're putting it out there.
Please.
Listen, Deftones, if you're
Chino.
listening, Chino, if you're listening to this, take us on tour with you.
There's
I can hear
that
him being
Staten
like,
Island.
what is that accent?
There's that Staten Island.
I can hear him being like, definitely not.
So-
No, trust me.
So how do people connect to you on socials, buy your merch, go to your site, all that good stuff?
Yeah, so Jigsaw Youth Band on Instagram, Jigsaw Youth on Facebook, Jigsaw Youth on Twitter, or X now, sorry.
I
Merch.
still can't say
Yeah,
X.
it's fucking Twitter. Merch is always available with the link in our bio. We always have a button up. We got a big cartel. You can shop around on there. Right now, the cool shit is only available at the shows, so you have to pull up. And then after, we will consider putting it online. But everything else is on there. Our tour dates, our Spotify. Follow us on Spotify, Jigsaw Youth. And yeah, we're pretty up to date with all of our platforms for the most part.
Except we can't fucking get TikTok down.
I just like, it's just a lot of work.
It is. That's why, listen,
What's our TikTok?
Jigsaw Youth Band, I think.
Jigsaw Youth Band, help us out.
Yeah, I mean, like, I started doing TikTok, and I'm like, I don't know how these people do this. It's so much fucking work, 8 hours to make a 1-minute video.
You have to be especially in this business. It's content creation.
Yeah.
And that is a full-time job. Like getting together, getting everyone's schedule to line up, writing out skits, writing out what you're gonna do, plotting it out, scheduling the post to be posted at the peak time when everyone's on their phones, and putting like that. Those guys, like, they don't work 9 to 5, but they're
Yeah.
working all fucking day.
Oh, no doubt. I feel bad for artists nowadays. All the work you got to do, like back in the day, it was just get fucked up and go play.
You know what? It's just the industry's going to change overnight all the time. It's always going to be like this. So it's like, if you want to keep up, you better stay up. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm down for the ride. It's just, yeah, it's a lot of work. But especially because we're independent. We have no manager. We have no label. We
You're
have no
real
PR.
punks.
Yeah, so we're trying to really, like, cross off, check all the boxes. But we're doing all right. We're here now.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Having
just
a good
heard the
time.
Staten Island right there. But I have to say, too, when you guys walked up earlier and you told them up there, yeah, like, we haven't done this, you are better than most interviews that I have. So
Really?
Yes,
I
absolutely.
don't want to like look and sound stupid, and I don't want to be wrong about things, so I might as well just like
you can't be wrong. It's our own product.
Exactly, and you just be
Just
yourself.
like how this all works, like I allotted 30 minutes for each interview, even though like we've been flying through them, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't know anything. I've never been here before.
But see, you're doing good because
It's all a learning experience.
it's all part of just be yourself. That's all. You're an artist, okay? This is the business part of it. Isn't supposed to be what you just be yourself and be an artist, and that's what makes
We
it good.
enjoy both. Like, we love to create, and I love making new connections and opening, because it opens up doors, and we're just genuinely grateful for everything. And so I feel like that's why it's been coming back to us. Just karma. Like, we really believe in our mission statement and our product, and we're going to do everything in our power to push that, you know?
Well, I love you guys now. Like having an interview, you get to know the artist better than just seeing them up on stage.
For sure.
So thanks for being here at Louder Than Life.
Thanks for having us.
Can't wait to see you at Aftershock. And
Yes.
Thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Yes.
Correct.
Let's do it.
We're gonna celebrate both of our birthdays together.
Yeah, see?
Double birthday party.
There you go.
in California.
And you know that other thing you were talking about earlier, it's legal there. So that goes on in that backstage area.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
Like-
give you a little story about that.
Let's hear that.
So we were on tour last year. We were in the state of Indiana for literally like less than 12 hours. Our van gets pulled over and searched. They
Uh-oh.
find a CBD vape on me
Oh, my God.
and stuff on other people in the van. And like I ended up getting a possession of controlled substance charge and having to go to court.
Class A. Can you fucking believe?
Yeah. And I had to spend a night in jail. And I went to,
Welcome to the Midwest.
yeah,
Jail, handcuffed,
shackled
Oh
in my orange jumpsuit. And so
Now you're
now
a punk rocker.
in order to avoid going to trial and possibly like spending up to a year in jail for a CBD vape, I am in a 6-month drug program
Oh, my Lord.
where I have to check in every morning. Yeah, it ends December 1st, so you know I'm going to be smoking after that. But yeah, so I have 2 months left. I have to check in every morning. It's so annoying. I get randomly selected to get tested, and I just have to have consecutive negative tests until it's over.
What happens if
I-
Aftershock you get a contact high because it's legal there? Everybody's going to be...
No. I looked it up.
Wow.
I looked into it. If you're with like a window's open, if the air is circulating, it's fine. Because I've been around people that like have been smoking and it's fine.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. So just gotta get through.
Because
it.
that is going to happen at Aftershock.
Yeah.
You know.
But you know what? I'm dead ass like blacklisting Indiana. I'm never playing there again. Mark
Good
my
for
words.
you. Good for you.
And if people want to see us play there, you should vote for better people to run your state.
Until the legislation.
I am now an activist.
Nice.
Until the legislation is changed, I'm not playing in your
No,
state.
wait. What's even worse is the CBD fucking oil that she got in trouble for. That fucking spring or that summer, they made it legal. So as she's going to jail that night, there's a CBD store open for sale for
Wow.
business, and still charged her.
That's ridiculous.
That's America for you.
I'm telling you.
know.
Well,
Oh God.
Literally, like you drive through every state, and it's like different countries. Like you,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I'm
say
sorry,
that
I'm
all
an
the
ignorant
time.
musician, and I don't know 50 states' laws.
I say it all the time, like it is. Every state is a different country.
Yeah.
And it's
We're
you don't
from
know.
New York. Anything goes, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember when I moved to LA from New Jersey, I wasn't even there 2 days, and I'm crossing the street. There wasn't a car anywhere in sight for miles, and a cop pulls me over and gives me a jaywalking ticket.
No.
And I literally was like, what's jaywalking? Like, I never
I'll
even...
jaywalk this foot up your fucking ass.
Right? I don't even know what it is. Like, jaywalking in New York City is like, just make sure you don't get hit by a car.
You learn to jaywalk
Right.
in New York
You
City.
play Frogger.
Jaywalking originated in
New York.
1809
Uh,
when the horse and carriage, when the buggies were running the fucking city.
there you go.
This is where people were learned to jaywalk.
So you do a little Sex in the City run.
Oh my God, bro, that is fucking crazy.
Well, you guys rock. You're fun too, and we're
Thank
gonna
you.
we're gonna have a lot of fun at Aftershock.
Oh yeah.
So
We'll link.
there it is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.